Welcome to the Nova. A simple to build, low cost, single TC wipe day base that's still tanky and defendable both online and offline. This base is perfect for those who don't want to mess around with build outs, wide gaps and externals, and just want something strong and defendable that can be built quickly with minimum upkeep. Want to see more? Let's take a tour. Right, welcome to the tour of the Nova. I'm actually recording this live, so I apologise for any coughs or hiccups or anything I may say wrong. Okay, here at the front of the base you've got an oil refinery, and you've got a choice of one or two entrances. We'll go into the right hand side entrance for no good reason. And in here you can see you've got a shop window for visibility out the front, and a garage door in front of you. You can have a double door here and make an airlock, but I will take raid cost over an airlock any day. Above you you've got a Dropbox storage and a shotgun trap looking you in the face, and a shotgun trap looking over there for some reason. So if you do get deeped on, make sure you get deeped on from this side, otherwise you're kind of screwed. Opening here you've got a bit more storage for Dropbox storage, and we jump up into the main base. You've got an auto turret behind you, and as you can see I left a lot of these garage doors open in the base. This is just for brevity to get through the tour quicker. You've got one of two bedrooms because I've built this base as a duo, a locker, battery, a bit more storage, another bedroom, and behind here you've got two more 4-box loot rooms. These can actually have small boxes here, and here, but this base has got more than enough storage just to have 4 boxes. And then if we run through here, we come through the opposite side. There's an auto turret above you as well. So this is the opposite side, opposite entrance, exactly the same. So now we'll jump up onto the shooting floor. Here you've got 2 beds and a weird Frenchman. Some storage for kits, but you do have hidden lockers on your shooting floor. And your hidden lockers are just here. And just here. And these are roof ramp peaks. You've all seen these before. You can get right next to the base and you can see further afield through them. And you have 2 of these, one on each side. And then on this side of the base you have 2 more roof peaks. These are great for shooting further afield, and you can get down the bottom of the base as well. And these are also roof take back peaks, and you have 2 of these as well. So at the side, for shooting anyone that's next to the base, you've got these single doors. You can't get up and down these are fantastic peaks. And you have 4 of these. I'll just show you another one. And you can actually, if you're next to a mountain, you can shoot up with the mountain as well with these. But obviously I'm not next to a mountain at the moment. So that's your shooting floor. And then to get onto your roof, you jump up to these peaks. Jump onto the roof, and you can see you've got 4 auto turrets looking at you. 4 is probably a bit of an overkill for this base, but it is a tour base, so I put everything as maximum as it can be. And you've got a wind turbine above you. It's a pretty standard roof. You can jump all along it. And that's your roof. Oh, of course you've got boxes up here as well. You can actually put 2 beds up here, but I got told off last time I put beds on the roof. Said the base didn't look finished. So right, so we'll go back down into the base now. This is the shooting floor again, and we'll go back down to the first floor and then down into the core. Okay, in front of you you've got your tier 3 workbench. Behind you you've got some furnaces, electric furnaces. You've got furnace in front of you, a little drop box for more storage. In here you've got 5-box loot room and a repair bench, as well as your fireplace. Behind you you've got a vending machine which you can't shoot in, so you can't get the boxes or the TC behind it without turning it around. So you spin it around, and then you can see you've got boxes next to you, and there you've got your tool cupboard. There's your upkeep. Let's get into the build. We're going to start off with a 3 triangle starter foundation, and we're going to wall it in with a single door at the front. Now when we put the TC down, it doesn't have to be perfect, and you can put it right in the corner of the double door, but we're not going to do that because risk versus reward, risk of getting it wrong, dictates that we pop it here. It doesn't have to be perfect. It could be an inch to the left or an inch to the right. So there's your starter base. And we're going to jump down and we're going to put a square foundation with 2 triangles. We're going to wall this in with a double door frame at the front. And upgrade it all. Okay, then pop a double door on. Now here, if you pop a shelf down and you want to use this as a jump up, you won't be able to use the shelf because you'll have double doors. But you can put a furnace there, and then your double door on. If you can find the double door, and then pop your double door on. And have a furnace jump up, and we'll put the shelf in a minute. So here we're putting the jump up above. It's all very straightforward, except for the top of this jump up, you want this to be wood. Don't upgrade that to anything more than wood because we're going to hatch it out later on. So this is what it looks like now. And I'm going to go ahead and upgrade everything to its final materials. So there you can see everything now is to its final materials, and I've popped garage doors in instead of double doors. Looking forward, we're going to put 3 triangle foundations on, and we're going to wall it all in. This is where our 6 box loot room is going to be, or 5 box loot room and a repair bench. And we just put a shelf down here. Now obviously you don't have to have a shelf down here, you can have your tier 3 in here if you prefer, it's entirely up to you. And here is optional, you can have a door frame and a double door there. So now we're going to come in here, and this is where we're going to put our bunker down. We're going to delete that door, and we're going to put a half wall and a triangle to make a shelf. Delete the half wall. And we're going to pop a box down. Again, the boxes don't have to be perfect. As long as nothing covers that door frame, you're laughing. And then we're going to come forward in front of the door frame, and we're going to get our vending machine, and we're going to pop it in and put it as far forward as we can without it going in the door. Like so. And then we're going to go up to it and we're going to spin it around, and they're perfect. You've got a perfect gap to each side to see your boxes and to see your tool cupboard. But there you can see it's looking that way, and you can't see either, so you can't shoot in, you can't rock it in when the vending machine's looking forward. Make sure you turn the vending machine off so people can't see it. You don't put a target on your head. And here where we had the furnace jump up, we'll delete the furnace. We'll come outside. We'll put a square foundation, half wall, square. And there you go, you put your shelf in from the outside. So now we look like we've got like a little back signal as a base. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put the honeycomb down now. So we have 4 squares, 2 at the back and 2 at the front. And then we have 2 triangles coming off of 2 squares. We have 3 triangles at the side. There's the other 2 triangles coming off of the 2 squares, and 3 triangles at the other side. So this is what it looks like from above. This is what it looks like with walls on. And that's how it looks fully completed. Bearing in mind we haven't honeycombed these 2 triangles at the side yet. We'll get to them in a minute. So we jump down, we put a square foundation, a half wall and a triangle shelf, and then we're using that triangle shelf for the jump up. 2 single doors, a double door frame, and upgrade. We pop our window, shop window down, and our 2 doors facing inwards. Here we're going to have a garage door, and again you can have a double door here if you want to create an airlock. So you have 2 walls above it and a roof piece. And then here you're going to pop a triangle down, and this is where your Dropbox storage is going to go. Bear in mind you're going to have a shotgun trap there and there. And then you just wall it in. And we repeat that process, doing exactly the same on the opposite side. I'll try and do this a bit faster. Okay, I'm not achieving doing it any faster. When I try and do things fast, I end up doing them slower. Okay, so now we come down to the sides. I'm going to put 2 triangles and decide which side you want your oil refinery to be on, because this is where we're going to put our oil refinery. It can be a tad fiddly. But it is pretty straightforward. I have these 2 sheet metal because it can be soft sided otherwise. Not as though anyone's going to soft side the triangles just to steal a bit of low grade. But you never know. Make sure you pop a door on there. And then the opposite side of the base, we're just going to stone these up and just wall it in. If you want to pop a door on here and have it as some kind of respawn room, you can do. Although I don't believe you can fit a bed and a locker in that. In the 2 triangles. So now we're going to come to the top of the base and we're going to get the first floor done. I'm going to wall it in and just sort of... It's too hard to explain verbally, but I'll give you a bird's eye view. I'll give you a couple of bird's eye views. Because this is probably the most complicated part of the base, just getting the walls where they need to be. So this here is going to be a 4-box loot room. If you're going to have it as a trio, you can have it as a bedroom. So that's how it looks. That's how it looks upgraded. So these 2 are going to be loot rooms, and these 2 will be bedrooms. And that here will be a loot room as well. So we're going to pop our double door frames down now. And here, this is where your battery's going to go. Make sure you put your battery in place before you put the window down. And here we're going to have 2 half walls with shelves on, and we're going to put ramps on. Have the ramps facing forwards and put the bottom ramp on first. You put the bottom ramp on first because Rust is a funny game. It doesn't like you putting the top ramp on first for some reason. These 2 loot rooms are 8 rockets from the side, so don't have your best loot in these loot rooms. And these here, I'm just going to pop the beds in just so you can see. It's horrible when you're following a base build and you don't quite know where everything goes. So it'll look like that from above. Okay, I'm just going to finish off putting the double door frames in, and all these are going to need garage doors on. I'll put all the garage doors in off camera. Okay, and then once we've done that, we can go ahead and put the ceiling on. And the ceiling's very simple. It's a square where there's a square and a triangle where there's a triangle, obviously. And we'll upgrade this to all this to sheet metal, except for the wooden piece you've got from before. We're going to keep that as wood, because we're going to hatchet that out next. So this is how the base looks now. Okay, I've just put the garage doors in off camera. Just have a quick look inside. You can see already you've got a super strong base as it is right now. Okay, so then we jump up here and we'll hatchet this out. Takes 2 hatchets. I'm going to have 2 windows above that, with 2 double door frames and 2 more windows. And we're going to stick a lid on this. And this ceiling needs to be sheet metal. Makes them need to blow through stone of the roof and then through your garage doors, or go straight through the sheet metal to get into the first floor of the base. In the tour I had 2 beds here. So we go to the sides and we put 3 half walls, followed by 3 windows, and upgrade to stone. Okay, here you want to put your locker, flat back to the wall. Make sure you put a lock on it and your teammate is also off on it, and then just put that down. Put the 2 roof pieces down and you can see it through there. And then have the window embrasures facing inwards. And then we do exactly the same on the opposite side. Okay, and in the front of the base you have 2 double door frames, followed by 2 half walls and 2 windows. Make sure the half walls are sheet metal and everything else can be stone. And then you can just pop 2 triangle roof pieces down and upgrade them to sheet metal. And again, make sure the embrasures are facing inwards. And we copy this on the opposite side. Again, make sure the materials are the same as what I'm using here. If you really wish, you can actually put 2 triangles underneath that soft siding, but I think it's just a waste of resources. So at the sides of the base here, let go this side. You're going to be able to put 2 of these on straight away because you've got shelves behind them. They got a frame and a roof piece, and then 2 sides so you can see the shelf, and 2 sides where you have your bedrooms. You'll have to put a a square piece, half wall, a frame, and then you can delete the bottom, and then copy that on the other side. And then put single doors in front of these. You can use double doors if you prefer. And have the doors facing towards you. Again, that is preference, but if you have them facing outwards, it just cuts off a little bit of angle. Okay, have these embrasures facing outwards at the front. And now we're going to put the roof on. So again, it's going to be a triangle where there's a triangle and a square where there's a square. And we can upgrade these to stone. If you've got the sheet metal, by all means upgrade the sheet metal. But I did the cost, these were stone in the cost. So bearing in mind the cost will be higher if you use sheet metal. Here we're creating our roof take back peaks. There you go, as you can see. And here is going to be your jump up to the roof from your shooting floor. Make sure the hard side is facing towards the roof. As you can see the way I'm doing it here. And then you just make sure you put your boxes in first. And then you put your half walls and your triangles on the top. And copy that on the other side. Okay, then you get normal roof pieces and put your 4 roof pieces down. Put your doors on. And you can have a window on here if you prefer, if you feel a bit safer. Have them facing forwards. You'll be able to access your box then. And have these all with roof peaks on them. Okay, in the middle here you want 4 double door frames with another 4 double door frames on top. And this is obviously where your wind turbine's going to go. And then pop the wind turbine down. And that's it. That's your base complete. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.